All right, everyone, the numbers are in for Splash for October 2022. I'm Craig Duran with the Duran Group at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. It's a nighttime version here on November 1st of market updates. Some spooky lights left over. I turn 50 tomorrow, so I'm trying to get these done so we can relax a little bit in the afternoon. There is a lot to show you about the market, so let's get right to that. The overall Gulf front market, we were really hung up on this red line for the last couple of years. There was so much demand in the market, so many people trying to buy condos that the red line, which represented the number of units for sale, the market would sort of rise and fall with that line. Essentially, it wasn't rising and falling. It was more like it was hotter or nuclear hot. The last 4 months, you see the supply has stayed about the same. We have about the same number of units for sale, but what's really happened is we're really sucking the demand out of the market very quickly. We just have far fewer buyers trying to buy Gulfront condos than they were just a few months ago. So the number we're really paying attention to at the moment is months of inventory. 3 of the last 4 months are over 6. We're teetering on the edge of buyer market territory. I think we're already starting to see some signs of pricing getting a little bit softer, and you wouldn't expect that to change much going into November, December. So it's something we're going to watch going forward. Inside of Splash specifically, you can see similar story. We're up to 7 months of inventory. So about the same of the overall market is taking us on average about 6 or 7 months to sell a condo now. Again, big picture real estate, not terribly unusual. Real estate has always been a slower moving thing. It's not like selling a stock. That feels like an eternity though right now with as how hot everything was earlier in the year. Just to show you a few things from the last 2 months. No 1-bedroom sales. We do have a 2-bedroom that closed at $540, 3-bedroom that did close at $895. Everything else you see on that list is for sale in the market now. And compare this to just a few months ago when we were looking through that and there were no units for sale and all kinds of sale pending, sold, sale pending. So things have changed pretty dramatically. Again, not terribly unusual, but I think the most important thing to watch here is how long do we stay in buyer market territory? Does that months of inventory number even start to move up, which would put even more pressure on pricing. So it wouldn't be surprising to see some prices adjust a little bit. If you're thinking about selling in the short term, meaning between now and probably next year, you probably want to think about putting the pedal on the gas and getting ahead of the market a little bit. We don't anticipate a major crash, but it's not going to be unusual to see some lower sales prices for a little while. That's not a guarantee. That's just a guess, educated guess on 19 years of doing this and some of the things we're seeing in the market. So I'm going to be out in December with a more comprehensive look at the market, the overall market, not Splash specific, but I want to give us some perspective. Instead of just comparing this year to last year, I want to go back a number of years so we can get some historical perspective on things to see where we are, so we can get a good idea of what pricing is going to look like going into the spring selling season next year. And then early January will be a very specific Splash update with a 2022 wrap up and some projections going forward. So hope you enjoy that. I hope you enjoyed this. I'll see you on the other side of 50.